This is JP with Political Pop Culture, and this is my take. The Taliban, Communist China, Nazi Germany, Democrats in the United States of America. What's the common thread? They're all book burners. That's right. For all their bluster, for all their talk about inclusiveness, for all their preaching about tolerance and equality, the left wing of American politics has finally shown the world where their hearts really lie. Censorship, forced compliance, and ultimately, authoritarianism. As one brilliant comment on Twitter said, name one time in human history when the group fighting to ban books and censor speech were the good guys. I'll wait. Well, let me tell you something. You're going to be waiting a long time because there has never been a case in human history where the people fighting to ban books and censor speech were the good guys. Not once, ever, including right now, today. So what vile, depraved books are so controversial that their continued existence is an affront to society? And what author is so disturbed as to have created such reprehensible works in the first place? The author? Theodore Seuss Ted Geisel, who wrote under the assumed name Dr. Seuss. The books? They have wicked and offensive titles such as The Cat's Quizzer, On Beyond Zebra, Scrambled Egg Super, McElligot's Pool, If I Ran the Zoo, and the atrocious Mind-Rotting, and To Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. How disgusting! Okay, look, I know that my tone here makes it sound like I'm joking, like I'm making a joke out of this, like I think it's funny, but in reality, this is no laughing matter. The left in this country has a long, sad history of censorship and of trying to ban anything that they disagree with or find in any way offensive. When I was a kid, it was Tipper Gore, wife of then Senator Al Gore, inventor of the internet, who was trying to use government force to ban music with language that she found offensive. But now, instead of music, the left has set their sights on another great institution, the amazing, incomparable work of Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss has been teaching children to read and encouraging children to love reading for almost 100 years. In fact, one of the books that's being banned is the book And to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street. Now, keep in mind, I'm a little biased when it comes to this book. The reason I'm biased is because I, personally, have incredible memories of reading this book to my son literally hundreds of times when he was a toddler. We never got tired of the story, and I really hope that one day my son will read it to his children like I read it to him. Now that said, and to Think I Saw It on Mulberry Street was written in 1937. And to hold literature that was written nearly 100 years ago to today's standards is, in a word, ludicrous.
And 62% of Americans say they have opinions they're afraid to share. 80% of Americans, young, old, rich, poor, conservative, liberal, white, minority, all hate the current atmosphere of hypersensitivity. Yeah, everybody hates it, and no one stands up to it.
You stand up to it, Bill. I mean, look, there's not a lot of things that I agree with Bill Maher on. Politically, we could not be more diametrically opposed most of the time. But I will say this for Bill Maher. He is one guy who is absolutely steadfast in his defense of the First Amendment. He doesn't care if he agrees with you. He doesn't care if he thinks that everything you're saying is ridiculous and stupid. He will stand up for your right for freedom of speech. And as much as it pains me to say it, we need more people like Bill Maher. We need more people who have the public attention, who are in front of the camera. We need more people that are behind the microphone, who are willing to put themselves at risk to stand up to cancel culture and say, this far, no farther. My children, like millions of children around the world over the last 80 plus years, grew up reading Dr. Seuss, learning to read with Dr. Seuss. And from Dr. Seuss, they learned things like tolerance and respect and learning what's right and what's wrong. And what's wrong now is the left wing trying to cancel the incredible work done by this man. Don't let the left burn these books. Don't let the left's cancel culture mob cancel Dr. Seuss. That's my take. And I tell you what, I know I say it all the time, but this time I really, really mean it. I would love to hear your take. Please, I'm begging you, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me how you feel about the left wing trying to cancel the incredible work of an incredible man. You can also join the cult at Pol Pot Cult on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Rumble. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.